Happy Merry Easter, everyone. How are you doing? It's Saturday. A weird one, this one. We've done most days of the week now. Saturday, purely because it's Easter tomorrow. So you guys, if you're anything like me, are going to fill up on chocolate and be absolutely knackered and asleep by tea time. So I thought I'd run the live tonight. So hello, welcome. Chuck in the comments where you're from, who you are. We'll get chatting about all things car related. So here we go. Cuppa this evening, made for by Lexi. She's here tonight. We've got the GTI mug. I don't know if I can tip it enough for you to see. There we go, just GTI cup. So that is the cup of the week this week. Good morning. Don't ask. Good afternoon. Yes, Cosmin, day early because it's Easter tomorrow. So everyone's going to be full of chocolate and sleepy and all things wonderful like that. So I'll do it tonight instead. Good evening, good evening, good evening. JW Telt. There's a name behind that. I've definitely spoken to you before. Hello, welcome to the live. Thank you for joining us. All things car related. So it's been a bit of a mad Saturday. It's been really, really busy, to be fair. It was busy at work this morning. A few MOTs to do, a few services, a little bit of diagnostics. Normally, it's just a little bit of media issues this morning, which is fine. Yeah, it does actually make me drink faster. Only when it's cooled down, though, because it's right hot. I'm not very good with hot drinks. I like coffee. Can't ever drink a hot drink hot. It has to be just about lukewarm, and that's me. I don't know why. Thank you, Mr. B. Have a good evening, buddy. Yes, yeah, we do need to have a proper catch-up about that. We was Tech Automotive on tour yesterday. I've not really posted much with regards to pictures. I'm sort of keeping it a bit until the final video comes out. So I can tell you what I was doing. That's fine. So Tech Automotive, as well as detailing Hairy Housewife, went down south yesterday. So interesting, because Darren from Hairy Housewife Detailing is already down there. Paul from Valeting Supplies, you'll see him in the comments in a minute, is already down there. So I did the 140-mile trip to go and see the boys and do some filming, do a bit for Paul. Just general advertising, making everything look good, sound good, and showing off the best of the best of the best, which I think is phenomenal. Paul's such a small business. He's not been running too long. So why not use the powers of social media and all you wonderful people out there to just help a small business out? And obviously that business will then in turn help you guys out, because even if you're not into cleaning cars and stuff like that, Paul is a very, very nice chap and has got time for everyone. So my hat off to Paul. Thank you very much for hosting. It was a cracking day. It was a long day and it was a long drive home. But nonetheless, it was a great day. I had a blast. Hopefully Darren had a blast and hopefully Paul had a blast. And we didn't scare him too much. Hopefully we didn't scare him too much. So here he is, Mr. Paul Watson. Good evening, sir. How the devil are we? Hopefully you've recovered from your falling asleep while working this morning. That's fantastic. Yeah, totally, buddy. Normally, if I have a brew on my toolbox at work, it can be there for some time before I actually get around to it. You know, when you get into a job and it's either stop doing what you're doing, lose your sort of train of thought, or just let it go a little bit colder. That's sort of where I'm at. I've got used to it. And yeah, it's just common nature now, isn't it? I can only do it with coffee, though. I can't drink cold tea. I don't know why that is. I'm not sure at all. Yeah, it's cooler coffee. It's not cold, it's cooler. I've been known to drink it cold, though, so yeah, each to their own on that one. Let me know what you think. Cold tea, cold coffee. If you are a mechanic / technician / any trade person, plumber, out like that, do you get a brew made or do you have a brew on? And does it go cold? And are you too polite to just carry on drinking it? Like me, I will never turn down a coffee or anything daft like that. I will always drink it, even if it's been there some and the milk's got a bit white on the top. I'm polite like that, definitely. Mr. Watson, didn't scare him. Oh, that's fantastic. sometimes, even myself, I'm really nervous when meeting new people, massively. And obviously Paul is as well. So meeting me and Darren and everyone all together, yeah, it was nerve wracking, and it was. I was nervous, and I'm sure Darren was as well. So we all got together, a couple of nerves, sort of, I don't know, hour bit at the beginning, and then it was like we've known each other years. It was fantastic, honestly, it was. I can post pictures up, guys, but I really, really do want to wait for the video to drop on YouTube. So yeah, I think Darren the Hairy Housewife. If you haven't seen him, go check out his channel and his Instagram. He has posted a few things of what we was doing yesterday. So yeah. JW Telt, is there a reason I can't see anyone else's messages? I'm not sure, buddy. I'm not sure. I don't know if there's a YouTube update that's happened or something like that. Because we use a third-party streaming app, it streams across a handful of platforms. Sometimes, I think we had this issue a couple of weeks ago with Facebook. If they change their permissions for whatever, or do an update or something daft like that, it will skew it a little bit. But you can follow me on the Tech Automotive Facebook page as well. That it's live there now. If that's going to make it any easier for you, buddy. And here he is, the man, the myth, the legend, Mr. Darren of Hairy Housewife. Late to the party, it's not a problem, mate. He was late to the party yesterday as well, but we had a blast, didn't we? So it was a good day. Like I've just been saying, it was a very, very good day. That's good. You can see Mr. Hairy Housewife now. He's the man, the myth, the legend. And honestly, if you go check the video out when it's loaded, we had fun. So I hope you guys have a lot of fun watching it as well, because it was really, really good to film. So yeah, my this afternoon has been an absolute disaster of a disaster. I've had a Zafira for a couple of little bits. I think it was a service, a rocker cover gasket, brake fluid. What else? Polish the headlights. I've just put a picture up on Instagram of that. And an aircon debug. So I did all that, no problem. Although I thought it didn't go so well. The rocker cover had one bolt seized and snapped the head off it. The auxiliary belt, that was another thing I was meant to do on it. The tension is knackered, will not go back for love the money. I didn't want to snap it and leave him without a car. So I've rescheduled that. Got to order some more parts for it to put it on to make it right for him. So I'd rather ask a customer to come back when I've got more parts than try and bodge it and mess about. I want the job done properly. I pride myself on doing the job properly. So he's going to come back and visit me. I'm going to fit everything that's needed and have another happy customer. But yeah, if you want to see the headlights, I have posted that on Twitter, TikTok and Instagram. There's a little video and a little side-by-side just to see what's actually been done. Mr. Darren, cracker, buddy. Honestly, we pissed around so much piecing the video together, wasn't it? I bet it was, mate. Honestly, I bet it was. It was the rainbow or the unicorn snow foam that did it. It was quality. Yeah. The inner child. Darren has a different AM clock to mine. It was close, though, wasn't he? 12:15. He's a bit... Oh, it's close. Considering his good lady wife was at work, so we'll give him that. We did pull it out of the bag towards the end of the day, and obviously had a total blast. I think everyone is still sort of recovering today, and it's not alcohol fueled either, guys. It's just pure balls out filming, and then yeah, everyone's just knackered. So that is what we're recovering from today. Working on the Zafira. I actually got a couple of car requests. Yeah, cool, mate. Yeah, fire them away. Don't have to wait, buddy. I will answer everything in the comments. So if I don't see it straight away, I always scroll up. So crack on, buddy. You chuck in your comments when you like. Got good news, brother. Should I share insider news before Easter? Yeah, I love good news. Yeah, definitely. Chuck it my way. I could do some good news today. So. Go for it. I have worked on a Zafira this afternoon. Zap Ice. Yeah, Zap Ice Lollies. Totally. Evening, Justin. You all right, buddy? Long time no see. Glad to see you here, matey. I think it's because Paul is on the Facebook. So if we tell Paul to come over to YouTube, Paul, come on to the YouTube version so everyone can actually see you commenting, matey. I think honestly, Facebook's been an absolute nightmare. I don't know if you were aware. Facebook did me a solid last weekend and banned me for 24 hours for having a bit of, the countdown music at the beginning of the video. There's that we actually pay to use. We are allowed to use it because we pay for it. And they decided that it was copyright and they were going to stick a 24-hour speech ban on me because Facebook didn't believe that we owned the right to use the music. But we do. Honestly, it's all funded. So don't panic about that. It's just, I got a 24-hour ban for no apparent reason, obviously. If you, like I say, we do seem to be having an issue with Facebook. If you do want to see everyone's comments, please pop over to the YouTube version. You just go Tech Automotive on YouTube and it is straight there. And you'll be able to see all the comments. I guess it's Facebook being an absolute disaster carried on from last weekend. Just registered my limited today. As from next week, Larcos IT and Security trade and install security systems on an NSI Gold standard. Oh, mate, well done, pal. Well proud of that. I'm stoked for you, mate. I love good news, and that is fantastic. Knowing that you've had a bit of a rough time with work and stuff like that. If I had an hat on, mate, I'd take it off to you. Fair play, well done, and even get a smile from me as well. Fantastic news, mate. It's bad, isn't it? Yeah. TikTok's doesn't seem to be as keen as Facebook. But they are. They're there. Honestly, they're just a nightmare. But I get it. But surely there should be some form of a message like saying, "Have you got the right to use this? Can you prove the right to use this? If you can, ace. It's going to stop all this balls. If you can't and you shouldn't be using it, fair enough. I get it. But there's got to be a bit of leeway because it's a nightmare. It really is, and you just get booted straight off it as well. As you know, I've got a superb 2017 hatchback Lauren and Clement. I'm wanting to know where the appropriate jacking points are that I can use so that I can put the stands on the sills on the four corners. Okay, so on your sills, you're going to have 4 jacking points. And if you bend down and look under your sills, there is a cutout. You'll see exactly where the cutout is. And usually on the smooth bit of your sill, just right at the bottom, you'll see a little arrow. And the little arrow is going to point exactly to where you should be jacking them up. If you're putting stands underneath as well, you can go for any box section on the chassis, very, very close to where you've got the jack, and that'll absolutely be fine. Don't jack up on the rear beam. If it's got a rear beam, don't jack up on the rear arms. Little things like that can bend, put things out of alignment, stuff like that. But yeah, just honestly, just have a little lean down, look at your sill. You'll see arrows on all 4 points. Is where you should be jacking that up, buddy. Hopefully that's helped. I do try. Sometimes it's really, really difficult to actually see what you're seeing. So I can only give internet-based advice without. Sometimes I need to physically see what you're looking at to be able to help a bit further. I know it sounds absolutely mad, but I will only give solid advice. I don't give shit. I don't give half-arsed answers. If I don't know, I'll tell you, but I will go and find out what that is. I will get questions on lives, and if I'm not totally sure, I won't give you half-arsed info. I will go and find out, and then I'll private message you after. That's how it's always worked. So don't panic, guys, should you think that I don't know what I'm talking about. I do. Mechanics aren't going to know everything inside the brain. Honestly, we have so much to know and do. It gets confusing. So we do try and remember everything, but sometimes we just have to go and refer to something just to make total clear that, the car just inside where the sills are. Yeah, they're the ones. You'll see the like it's like a side skirt that sort of hangs down, and then you'll see literally just behind that you'll see where the jack's supposed to sit. It's like 4 little square flaps that hang down. you'll see exactly what I mean. It's a bit of a nightmare if you're not sure. If you can't find them, I can, after the live, I can send you a picture and I can circle them for you, buddy, if that's going to help you. I'd rather you get it right than bend sills and knacker trims and stuff like that. Oh, go on. Do I send the longer bit first? That's the message that I just got, guys. Are you logged in, Paul? Are you logged in on YouTube? If you're not logged in, it won't let you. So if you've not got a YouTube account, why? Why? So we have got the famous Emma Watson in the room tonight, star of Beauty and the Beast and Harry Potter series. You can see her just there. So give Emma a wave, because it is Emma Watson. Yeah, I know where to put them on the sills. It's where to put the jack to lift up, so that once it's on the jack, I can put... Ah, right, I'm with you. Sorry, buddy. Yeah, it did. It did. So you can jack up on the box section of chassis, which is absolutely fine. You'll see, like you've said, it all makes sense now. Just inside the sills, you'll see where your box section is. Obviously, don't just keep an eye out for fuel lines, plastic trims, anything like that. But you will see box section. You are absolutely fine to lift it up on that box section to get your jacks in the right place. Sorry, I didn't quite read it properly. Hopefully that's helped, buddy. But yeah, you'll see your box section, matey. If you're not quite sure, I will do you a picture just after. Hopefully that'll help. There he is, Mr. Valeting Supplies Limited. If you're after cleaning stuff, go check his website out, Valeting Supplies Online. I was going to do the whole terms and conditions apply. You know the thing you hear on the radio when they talk really, really fast? Nah. Valeting if you ever want any car cleaning stuff and phenomenal advice. That's Paul. Check him out. I believe, guys, the video is going to be ready this evening to upload. So fingers crossed for that one. And yeah, I can't wait to get you guys a load of feedback. I love feedback from you guys. It helps massively steer the channels to what you guys want to see, because sometimes we stab in the dark and hopefully what we're doing is right, but sometimes it's not. So yeah, we rely heavily on feedback. So do I need to remove the plastic running under the lamp of the car to see that box section? Then you should. I'm going to do you a picture, buddy. I'm going to do. It's really, really hard to explain on here. I will do you a picture of the box section underneath your car just after the live, matey. So I will help you. Don't panic, and we'll get you in the right place. Rather than, I wouldn't want you to break it because I've not explained myself very well. So yeah, don't panic. I'll do you a picture after, and hopefully we can get you sorted that way. Valeting Supplies, scary stuff. What scary stuff? The video's coming. You're looking forward to it, aren't you? I am. There's a lot of editing gone into it. A lot of hard work, and that's it. All for you guys. Hopefully you can enjoy it. Shall we say? So we did a lot to try and entertain you guys more than anything. Really, it was a fantastic day. But yeah, it was entertainment nonetheless. No problems, buddy. I will, like I say, I'll always help. And if I don't come across properly, there will be pictures and stuff I can do for you just to make that little bit easier. So that's not a problem. We can get you sorted straight after. GTI Cup, it's perfect, optimum drinking temperature now. Which is all good. So have a little break in the comments at the minute. What we've got going on in the background, I think I'm servicing a Kia. So there's a lot of how-tos and help videos on the channel as well. Should you guys have little faults with your cars, want to service little bits and bobs like that, just the little how-tos and stuff like that. Obviously, if you do get involved in repairing your own car, please make sure that you are safe and you know what you're doing, because I wouldn't want you to break any part of your car and then be stuck. So yeah, if you're not happy, always take it to a garage or a trained professional, someone you know. Everyone knows a mechanic. We seem to know everyone, which is odd. Good. It's always good to know a mechanic. So yeah, always take it to a mechanic if you're not quite sure. Even scary. I'm on your TV now, so I'm on TV as well, guys and girls. So hopefully you can all see me, all hear me. We can talk cars. My oldest daughter is directly opposite me. She's been watching the whole stream, bless her. She's wrapped up in a blanket at the minute because she's not been here. Well, we've done a live stream. So she's 9 times out of 10 the camera lady that's carrying out the YouTube video. So sometimes I'll point the camera around to wind her up. Other times it's her filming exactly what I'm doing to show you guys. So massive love to Lexi, who is literally behind the camera. And then her little sister, Lacey, is looking at me like she's lost. And Jack's in bed. And probably Harry Potter's on the telly. I knew that was coming. It's Harry Potter, isn't it? Harry Potter, guys, really. In other news, I have got a TV next to me, not the one behind me. There's a TV next to me, literally there. I got an interesting phone call at work the other day from my good lady wife, who was in a bit of a mess. And she said, the first words were, "Don't be mad at me." So instantly, as a bloke, you think, right, I'm fuming now and I don't even know what I'm mad at. And she then video called me. You know what's coming, don't you? You know it's going to be bad when the wife rings you at work and then video calls you. She's definitely got something to show you. Have you worked it out yet, guys? There's a TV next to me, just on the floor. And there's a panicked phone call from the wife. In the comments, if you can see where I'm going with this. Comments are delayed on YouTube, guys, by the way, so don't think I'm just staring at you. I'm not. Honestly, I'm not. I think there's a 10 to 15 second delay on everything you type in the box. So, anyway, I'll tell you. It turns out that the boy was swinging an Hoover stick around. You know, the Hoover extension attachments, because he's got an obsession with Hoovers. And I think he was helping his mum Hoover, to be fair, and decided he was going to yaboya that Hoover tube straight at the TV. Normally the TV is quite hardy, but this one wasn't. It's not even 6 months old, and there was a Hoover mark in the bottom corner, and it spread like wildfire. So basically killed the screen. And have you ever had a TV repaired, guys, out there? It's cheaper to buy a new TV. Madness. Cheaper to buy a new TV. So that's what we had to do, because we can't be without neighbours. Heaven forbid we're without neighbours. So we had to get a TV on the Sharpish, and she found a good bargain, shall we say, for exactly the same TV as we had, which is good news. So we did happen to get the TV straight away, and no harm done, other than a bit of dent in the boys' pride, dent in mine and the good lady wife's back pockets. We're all sorted. So that was my little tale of misfortune last week. It's, yeah. Do you know what? I totally agree. The more expensive your TV, the easier the break. Yeah, absolutely. Once the screen's bust, just get a new one. 100%. You know what? Because it wasn't that old, I thought, do you know what? I'll ask about and see if anyone can repair it. Because, you know, like with a car, obviously fixing it's a lot cheaper than replacing it. No. Same principle. If something really big goes on your TV, replace it. Something really big goes on your car, replace it. So that's what happened. I'm still a little bit sore about it. We get on with it though, don't we? We get on. We've got a TV, so it's fine. But yeah, that was my little tale of woe from last week. And yeah, why not? Why not? We're going to do half an hour tonight, guys. Just so you guys can go and eat loads of chocolate. Ready for tomorrow, so you can eat loads more chocolate. Does anyone do the tradition of this fish thing on Good Friday? Apparently fish and chips is a thing in the UK on Good Friday. Anyone out there know? My wife did. I didn't know that was a thing. I think Paul did as well, to be fair. He said he was having fish and chips last night. I don't get it. Is that a thing? GTI Cup, drinking fast now. I have to slow down. Domino's. Yeah, I suppose. I didn't know that was a Good Friday thing. Domino's, why not? Paul had fish and chips. Do you know what I had, Paul? Do you know what I had? I told you, didn't I? I think. I know fish on Good Friday is a thing, but I didn't think about fish and chips with us being in England, mate. So, yeah, it does. Yeah, it's a definite British thing, isn't it? You don't really have fish with hotel. I don't eat fish at all, so I'm not a mad fan. But yeah, I learned something new. That fish on Good Friday was a thing. Might as well have it with chips, hadn't you, if you're gonna have it? Unless you do. Yeah, not for me. I did have a McDonald's because it was rather late in the evening and I was hungry. And I was driving past one on the way home, so I thought, didn't do me any favours because, it just massive indigestion all night. Domino's is not a Friday thing. It is an all day, all month thing if you can afford it. Yeah, 100%. It's like 20 quid a pizza. They say their offers are great, but they're not really, are they? Because it's never going to cost them 20 quid to make 2 pizzas. And I used to work at Domino's, so yeah, I know it doesn't. I know it doesn't. They do make quite a lot of money on their food. But it is nice, nonetheless. I do agree. It is nice food. So yeah, Domino's. So yeah, 100%. McDonald's is nice, but yeah, it's not very filling at all. And you could go nuts and buy a full meal, 20 chicken nuggets and whatever like that. But like you say, it doesn't matter how much of it you eat, it is not filling. And even if you have like a decent meal, it's not cheap at all, is it? Who adds up? Who adds up? When are we seeing your photos? You know what? I've been absolutely rubbish today. I've shown my daughters. I've shown the wife. But I've not posted any. I've been a little bit today. It's not been a great day. So I've not really been active too much on social media at all. So it's been rubbish. But they are coming. I did want to hold on a little bit until the video comes out, but I suppose I could do some sneaky pics. Where do you want them posting, guys? Where are you going to see it most? Because obviously we can't post pictures on YouTube. Absolutely treat Mr. Paul. They went down a storm. Even Jack loves his cup. He's not had a chance to use it yet, but he was dead chuffed. And I've got some snow foam to use as well from Darren. Can you guess? What brand? From Darren? Darren, are you there? What is your brand? I don't think you said enough yesterday. You're right. They are good. But there's some up and coming products that are good as well. Speaking cryptic. If you have a look on Paul's website, there's some nice new products coming up. Some lovely new companies. Now, when we were talking to Paul yesterday, I was really, really surprised to hear this. Paul is a massive supporter of the smaller detailing product companies. So you get a lot of the big stuff. All the big boys, you'll see a lot of them in Alfred's, to be fair. The big boys and stuff like that. Paul is a massive fan of helping out the smaller companies making their products. Paul's that lovely chap down south that will help them promote their products as his business. That's what he does as a reseller, which I think is phenomenal. I'm all for supporting small businesses. I'm all for supporting individual companies, whatever it is. But I think that was fantastic, and that's Paul's sort of take on things. Support the little ones to then grow big, to then do the same again. Support the little ones. You know what I mean? I think that's fantastic. So go check him out. There's some smaller brands on there. You'll be surprised. Some even funny names and all sorts. It isn't Jewel. It's not Jewel. I know. I don't think he mentioned it at all yesterday, but it's not Jewel. I've never tried Jewel snow foam, you know. That's bad, isn't it? That's bad. No, I haven't. Never. Hey up, buddy. Nice to see you here, Mr. Osborne. Absolute legend this morning. I got grief. I got lots. I even got private messages after. So I'll catch up with that in a bit. I look like a bit like an older James Bond. I'm 31 years old. I don't know if to be upset or not. Maybe it's a little bit of sunburn. I don't know. I look a bit orange. It's not makeup, promise. Might be dodo juice. It's not dodo juice. It's not dodo juice. It's another one. It is another one. Shall we ask Lexi to get the product? Lexi's going to get the product. It's not dodo juice. Here comes the product. Mickey Princess. It's the product. It's going. Uphill paper round. Yeah. Why not? Uphill paper round. What do you mean by that? Uphill paper round. I'm trying to think. I'm really tired, can you tell? Things don't hit me as quickly as they normally would. iDetail Pro. iDetail Pro. Darren's giving me some of this to try. He hops on about him. And he's not been wrong yet about stuff. So we'll get this at last. I think I've got a car to clean tomorrow, which is a Seat, a silver one. So we can give it a use on that. And see how it goes. We'll do a video. Why not? We'll do a video. So we'll do a video on iDetail Pro. Wash, wax, repeat. Oh, there we go. Wash, wax, repeat. That's another little company coming up and coming. And absolutely, yeah. It was on our paper round, mate. And it was uphill, believe it or not. A big hill. A big hill. So it's the frown lines, mate, is just being a mechanic. That's all that is. All we do is grunt and frown at people. We're really good at it. And they are. So if you do like this, and you like the video that I put out tomorrow, if I do, on the Snowfo, you can buy it at Valentine's Price. Mountain. I can't see who you are. Try that link that I'm firing across at the bottom now. Facebook's a bit of a nightmare. A bit of a nightmare. There we go. Facebook users, go to streamyard.com/Facebook and just let them know that you're happy for me to see who you are. So I like the personal touch more than just saying Facebook user. Because all you see in that bottom corner of that screen is exactly what I see, Facebook user. But yes, it was a mountain. You could say that. There's very big hills on the east of the country. So, yeah. Hard to pedal up. And then if you get a flat tyre, you know when you really don't want to sort of admit to yourself you've got a flat tyre. So you keep going and going and going until your tyre spits off as well. Been there. It's all good fun. Gets really hard to pedal, that does. So we have the end of a session. Watching from Australia. Is it Mr. John John? Watching from Australia. So we have some Dan Andy guests this evening. Hello, welcome. Don't know what time it is in Australia. Is it from Adelaide? See, we've got good weather here as well in England. It's we've still got the big yellow guy sort of in the sky. He's getting lower and lower. It is still getting to the evening, isn't it? Is what it is. Anyway, guys, we've reached that time again, unfortunately, where it is time to say goodbye. See you in a bit. Not goodbye, see you in a bit. I'm going to release some videos. Keep watching on the YouTube channel. You'll see us having some fun. You'll see some new bits and bobs. And, yeah, so have a great Easter. Eat loads of chocolate. Sleep loads. Enjoy time with your family. And I will see you next weekend. So it's Sunday next weekend. 7 o'clock. Right here. Have a fantastic weekend, and I will catch you soon. Take care. Ta-da.